Hey, greetings, y'all. Fitz Houston here. Welcome to scam.com. Even though that's not the .com site, I might actually start one after this experience because of the scam that I have just recently experienced at the hands of a third-party ticket agency. Now, I'm putting this blog on mainly to share with those of you who may feel that you have been wronged buying a ticket for a concert or any type of specific event that was not the event's official box office. Now, though I'm speaking particularly of one company that really messed over me in a particular event, many of you may have it happen in basketball games, concerts, all kinds of events, anywhere where you buy tickets online through a third-party ticket agency. Now, what does that mean? That means these people are selling tickets to an event, but they're not the official ticket seller for the event. Now, what happens is every event has an official ticket seller for that particular event. But then you have all these secondary third-party ticket agencies who is also selling tickets to that same event. Now, the problem arises is if you buy a ticket through a third-party ticket event, you get to the event, and someone has your same ticket who bought their ticket from the official box office. Guess what? You don't get in, and your money is gone. So that's what I'm sharing. Now, the company I'm particularly exposing that happened to me is called Ticket Fulfillment Services, or also boxofficetickets.com. Now, they first put their site up. I was going to see the Universal Circus, so I thought, to surprise my wife for her 65th birthday. So I purchased the tickets during the week and was waiting to receive my tickets online. Well, by the day of the event, I still hadn't received my tickets yet. The tickets cost $221 and some change. Now, on the day of the event, I had not received my tickets. Now, there was a email address on my receipt copy for my purchase that said, any questions or concerns, email us at this email address. And so, of course, I emailed them saying I have not received my tickets. What's happening? Now, the confusion at this point was that I thought they were the official box office tickets. I hadn't been to concerts in years, since my youth. And what fooled me was their website has so many beautiful pictures of the Universal Circus that I automatically thought they were the official box office ticket sellers for the event. That's where you have to be very careful and call the event you want to attend and ask them who is their official box office ticket seller. But okay, long story short, so I'm thinking I purchased my tickets from the official site because of all the beautiful photos on the website. So I'm not getting a response to my email. So I'm going, well, okay, maybe they'll have a receipt, or I'll take my receipt and they'll have it on record so I can still get in. So we get to the event. That's where I find out boxofficetickets.com, they're not our official ticket seller. So we have no record that you purchased any tickets for this event. Now, this is where it's embarrassing. This was supposed to be a surprise for my wife. Now, not only is her surprise exposed, but the biggest surprise is my surprise was even better surprise. We had no tickets. And now the box office of the event is telling us, well, because this is where I found out this fact. Well, even if you did have the tickets, is a 50% chance that you may not get in because they're not the official ticket sellers. And if somebody came already who has your exact tickets in their hand and they bought their tickets from the official box office seller, you wouldn't get in anyway. Okay. Now I'm steamed. No, I didn't get a response to my email. I fudged around all over the place to finally find a number to call there was a troubleshooting number about your event. But the problem was, this number only helped you if you called before the start date. Well, I'm calling now. By the time I got home, it was 10 to 9. So they say, enter your order number and enter your event, and then they'll help you whatever your problem is. Well, as soon as I typed mine in, because it was 8:50, they said, your event has passed. Please enter another number. And therefore, there was no help that night to find out what was going on. Okay, so now I'm steamed. I'm embarrassed. My wife didn't get her ticket, her surprise for her birthday. And I got to figure out, okay, well, wait a minute. Let me go look at this receipt again. Now, here's where the scam is very uniquely worded in different ways. Now, they give a guarantee that you get your money back. Now, this is how it's worded, where it's a very fine line to whether they're telling the truth or not, and whether you get your refund. Now, before I get to that part, now, of course, I reported this to my bank. My bank took my money back temporarily so they could investigate and find out what happened. And so I thought it was all over. Well, about 3 weeks later, the bank says, well, we have proof that they sent you an email and you just didn't pick up the tickets. So now we're taking the $221 out of your account, which set off a domino effect I can't even tell you about, which I was going, well, they sent an email that doesn't appear in my mailbox or spam folder, yet they're producing an email that did not appear in my email or spam. Because at the time I checked my spam, I usually erase spam maybe every month, but this particular case, I had not done that for 3 months, and fortunately for me, I had not erased any spam or emails within the time period of going back to check for this email that I was anxiously looking for. So I'm trying to figure out, well, how could it go to spam if I actually typed it into if it's typed into my email? That's where I bought the tickets. Anyway, long story short, the fulfillment center produces this email, which I've never seen before. Now, here's where the trick comes in. And I'm going to kind of try to keep this clear for you, because there's so much unfair practice and deceit in this process of what happened to me that I want to make sure you actually understand why you need to watch out for these types of companies. Now, the first warning sign, the email address that came from them that produced proof that they sent my tickets was not the same email on my receipt. See, now that's the first flag, which I didn't find out until the bank reversed my charges. They said, well, the box office is what is their let me find that paper, because it's kind of close, but actually when she said it, I knew it wasn't the same email address. And we'll get into what they said in just a minute, because what they said to me on the phone was further deceit, which even made it worse for me. Now, the information on my email receipt, they gave me the place to email should something have happened to my tickets. Let me find that page right quick. Okay. I got so many papers because, okay, now, support@boxofficetickets.com. Please contact, any questions, please contact us at support@boxofficetickets.com. Now, that's what's on my actual receipt. That's where I emailed, where's my tickets, how do I get my tickets, and no response. Now, the email from them came from support@secure.tix.com. Now, make sure you remember those two addresses, because that's going to come into play with what they said to me later, which let me know this was a scam. So anyway, now, we've got the two addresses. Now, what they said on their ticket receipt, after you place your order and your order is confirmed, we guarantee that your tickets will be within the listed zone or section listed or one comparable, and that you will receive these tickets in time for the event or your money back. Here we go. Now, two problems. Obviously, I didn't get my tickets, and after they're proving this phantom email, I didn't get my money back either. Now, that's the first problem. Now, this is the unique wording of this or your money back. We guarantee we guarantee that your tickets will be within the section listed in the zone or section comparable or one comparable to it. But that doesn't mean I'm actually in the venue. See what I'm saying? They're double selling tickets. One ticket is from the official ticket holder. The other ticket is from a third-party ticket holder. They're both tickets in the same area that you want to purchase to see the event you want to see. But it doesn't guarantee you that you'll get into the event. Now, as far as this guarantee here, they gave you what they gave you. They gave you tickets in the guarantee section that you wanted to be for this event. They just didn't tell you, we don't guarantee your money back if you don't get in. Now, that's a deceitful way of writing a guarantee that you automatically think everything's covered. Okay, so part two of my drama. Now, this is what happened up to that point. Now we get into the real deceit. After it went through the whole investigation and they said they produced this email and that I never saw in spam or email folder anywhere, in search, nowhere. So then I called the fulfillment center again. Now remember, this is the, make sure so that you all don't forget what I'm saying. The actual official name is Ticket Fulfillment Service, but their online name is boxofficetickets.com, so that you understand that you know who you being aware of when you ever see this name. Now, so I called them. I'll leave a message first. The gentleman calls me back the next day. Well, we heard about your mishap, and we're so sorry you were confused. You were confused, and we're offering you $20 just to make up for your confusion. You offered me $20 after losing $221. You're offering me $20. No, I didn't almost laugh in his face. I did laugh in his face. I said, you know what? Keep your money. I'm just going to report this. And I'm going to report this in many places I can. I'm going to do a blog. I'm going to send it to the community, the local TV station troubleshooter, and we'll get this exposed to protect other people who are messed over by this company. I hung up. Next day, comes back a young lady. Well, we heard that you didn't we didn't have a satisfaction the way the call didn't end the way it should, and we know that you were really inconvenienced by this mishap. So we want to offer you $110 as a courtesy. We don't really have to offer this to you, but we want to offer you $110 for this inconvenience. You offer me $110 instead of my guaranteed $221. Now, okay, I was appreciative. Okay, $110 for give me 50% of my money back for being messed over. But this is what really boiled me. They gave me the $110, but I actually started laughing in her face because this is what happened. I told her, well, the reason I'm not happy about the 110 because she thought I should be doing backflips of joy because I got $110. You lost $221, but we're giving you $110 back. Wow, you should be happy. Do I look happy? No. This is why. Because I called this lady. Called me back the second day. I'm saying, well, I emailed you guys. We got no record of an email. Well, your receipt says support at boxofficetickets.com. She said, well, that's not our email. Now, get this. Remember the email I told you about? She says, our email is support at secure.tix.com. We don't use any other email. You don't use any other email. So you're telling me I don't see the email on my receipt. Well, no, I'm just telling you, we don't use any other email. Okay, so you're calling me a liar. No, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just telling you, we don't use any other email. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm looking at one email on my receipt. Then you tell me another email is the only email you use, yet the other email I'm reading to you came from your receipt for my purchase of your ticket. Yet you're telling me you don't use any other email, but I'm looking at the other email. I need to send this to you. Oh, no. We've got a copy of that. We know exactly what's on it. You know what? You know exactly what's on it. Then you know the email on my receipt is not the same. Well, we never use any other email, but support@secure.tix.com. You know, I was so delirious at the obnoxiousness of this young lady trying to discreetly tell me I'm a liar that I just started laughing. I mean, I actually deliriously started laughing. I said, "Whoa, well, you people are good. You people are outstanding. You guys got it down. Well, sir, you don't have to be indignant. I don't have to give you this $110. Oh no, you know what, lady? Oh, okay, I'll control myself. Yeah, I'll take the $110. Yeah, but you're really good. Well, sir, I'm telling you, I don't have to give this money to you. I'm going. This lady called me a liar in 3 different ways, other than saying you're a liar. And then when I offered to mail her, fax her or scan my copy of the other email address that they never received because it supposedly doesn't exist, when she told me she's got a copy of the receipt that said the other email address, yet tells me in the same breath, but we don't use any other email address but the secure.tix.com. That's calling me a liar. So I just, you know what? I took it, and in my delirious state of laughing, I just said, you know what? I take the $110. I'm going to report this. It's a loss that I didn't get my final $100, but I think it's worth this blog and every place I'm going to put this blog, plus buy the views to start at 20,000 views to get this news out that these kind of ticket agencies are detrimental to the public, because you're honestly using your hard-earned money to buy what you think is a real ticket. And the reason I'm trying to inform you for this entire blog, every event that you go has an official box office ticket seller. You call the event and say, who is your official box office ticket seller? Because you go online, type up the event, you might have 10 to 15 third-party sellers who are selling the exact same tickets to the exact same event and guaranteeing you're going to have that ticket to that event. Not that you'll get in, but they're going to guarantee you that you got seats to that event, which you do have seats to that event, unless somebody at the official box office ticket seller has the same ticket, and then you're sitting there with 2 tickets or 1 ticket, whatever number of tickets, with pie on your face, pissed off, angry, ready to go ballistic, and your money's gone. That's the point. A lot of people will just be frustrated, cuss out people, mad, whatever, and not go into finding out what's behind this. How did this happen? Well, I'm always been a problem solver and trying to let people know what happened and to warn others, specifically of this company in particular. If you ever see ticket fulfillment service, boxofficetickets.com, stay away. If they're not the official box office seller for that event, do not buy from them, because you're giving them money you may never see again. I only got my little portion back because I was a squeaky wheel complaining about it. But if you don't go that far, your money's gone. They made their money on that event. Now I'm thinking, now if they got my $221, how many other people were just pissed off and just angry and didn't know what to do? That's thousands of dollars they made on that event, because not everybody's going to take the time I took to find out what happened, other than being just totally pissed off. So that's why I'm selling. I'm taking the time to record this, put it as many places as I can. If you know other people you want to share it with as many people as I can, because it's not just them, it's every third party ticket seller that is not the official ticket seller for the event. Oddly enough, right after my call with this company, the district attorney of Los Angeles actually said they're looking into unfair practices by third party ticket sellers. Whoa! I said, is that timely or not? So he may be the next person I'm going to send this video to let him know at least specifically about this company, the company I'm sharing with you, which is who again? Well, let me make sure you understand the name of this company, because I want to make sure you got it ingrained in your mind. The Ticket Fulfillment Service, boxofficetickets.com. Those are definitely one of the companies heavily involved in unfair ticket selling prices and taking advantage of the public who may not know the difference between a third-party seller and the official box office ticket seller. So if you have any questions, feel free to type them in the comment box under, and I'll answer it for you. But I try to cover as much as I can, and I've got my little notes here from all the notes I took. But those are the major points. I just want to make you understand how you're being scammed, because I have yet to figure out how they produced an email that didn't go to spam or my box, yet there it was. Enough evidence to convince my bank that the tickets were waiting for me to pick up. The tickets I was looking for 4 days in a row. How did I suddenly overlook the email that had my tickets? And I'm looking for the tickets for 4 days in a row. That's why, I don't know if it's fabrication. They're good. If they can come up with an email to prove they sent me an email and I didn't have it in spam or inbox, and I've been looking for that email for 4 days in a row, it's some kind of fabrication technique that I don't know about, but I think you should be aware of. That's why this is a scam, and that's why it's an unfair practice, third-party business ticket seller practice, to get as much money from the public who does not know about this as they can, and take your hard-earned money and run with it. Hey, my name is Fitz Houston. I just want to share this blog with you, and just share it with as many people as you can, because you work too hard for your money. You know, these tickets these days at concerts are expensive. You want to make sure you're getting your money's worth, not being scammed. Not only do you not see the concert or the event, you don't even have the money you paid to get into the event. So you pissed off twice. You didn't see the event and you lost your money. So I'm trying to prevent this from happening to you, what happened to me, so that you don't go through this or anybody else go through this. So just what? Remember, in this particular case, boxofficetickets.com, what is it? Ticket Fulfillment Service. The third-party ticket seller that definitely is into unfair practices to their patrons. And unless you see them as the official ticket seller for that event, stay away from that company, because they're after your money. My name is Fitz Houston. Be careful out there. Spend your money wisely and make sure you know who's real and who's not. God bless.